welcome back to Katowice, Poland, where we were just awarded the Fossil of the Year award, the Colossal Fossil. And looking back at the past 2 weeks, we've seen Poland winning the award for claiming there's coal for another 200 years. Saudi Arabia for pushing against clarity on NDCs. Brazil for saying, whose chancellor said that climate change is a Marxist plot to help China. We saw the Arab group receive the award for saying they were not okay with the 1.5 report. Switzerland for claiming that new and additional finance didn't actually make it into the Paris text. Germany for backing down on its 2020 emissions. The US for rejecting the inclusion of human rights in the preamble, the references to that in the text, and developed country members of the XCOM on the WIM because 5 years after the Warsaw Mechanism, there's still no real progress on loss and damage. We saw Austria win the prize because as the lead of the EU presidency, they've been pushing to subsidize new coal for another 17 years. We saw Egypt winning the award for blocking ambition and making clear they have no intention of discussing more ambitious national commitments before 2020. And yesterday we saw Australia, because after 4 years of rising emissions, they have been hopping on the Trump sideshow here of coal and carbon capture and storage, and trying to use millions of leftover credits from the Kyoto Protocol to avoid having to actually reduce their emissions. But the winner of the Colossal Fossil was by far our host, Poland. There are so many reasons I don't think I can go into it, but from detaining activists at the border, deporting people, to being totally unuseful here in the COP and actually advancing progress, to having corporate sponsors, even though the civil society warned saying we cannot have the worst polluting companies of coal and gas in Europe sponsoring this COP. For a whole number of reasons. We've seen Poland really not doing what a host should do at the COP, trying to move dialogue ahead and showing the depths of the impact that fossil fuel lobbies and corporations can have over democracy. Poland, you've let us down. Let's hope we don't have to come back here for another COP. Thanks. This has been Fossil of the Year award, the Colossal Fossil. We'll see you next year at COP 25.